Hello, everyone, and good evening. I'm Rebecca St. James.
And I'm Fiona Green from the Science Discovery Channel.
On our next top story, we'll be looking into the phenomenon developed by many biological engineers known as organ on a chip. Organs on chips are systems containing engineered or natural miniature tissues grown inside of microfluidic chips. To better mimic human physiology, the chips are designed to control cell microenvironments and maintain tissue-specific functions. Combining advances in tissue engineering and microfabrication, organs on chips have gained interest as a next-generation experimental platform to investigate human pathophysiology and the effects of therapeutics in the body.
There are many things that we can use organ on a chip for, but some of the most common uses include studying how organs function, small-scale testing, understanding drug interactions in human tissues, and understanding disease functions without animal testing. Today, we have two special guests to explain their studies on this specific topic of lung on a chip.
So explain the concept to us.
Thank you, interviewer Rebecca. Let me expand. My name is Rosalina, and I'm here with my partner, Alice. We are scientists from Berkeley Institute specializing in the advancement of organ on a chip technology. The organ on a chip technology is an extraordinary concept that mimics the complexity of native tissues in vitro, meaning in a test tube, and ex vitro in an environment outside of the tissue culture itself. For example, the phenomenon of lung on a chip is microfluidic culture devices that repeat the complex structures and functions of living human lungs.
What are the main components in the lung on a chip?
As seen in the model provided here, it consists of micro devices that are composed of a clear, flexible polymer about the size of a USB memory stick that contains hollow, microfluidic channels lined with living human organ cells and human blood vessel cells. Specifically, most novel lung on a chip designs consist of two microchanneled outer parts, flexible and porous polydimethylsiloxane membrane, abbreviated as PDMS, to create separation of air-blood chamber and subsidiary vacuum channels, which enable stretching of the PDMS membrane to mimic movement mechanisms of the lung.
That is amazing. How does it work?
Good question, interviewer. A human breathing lung on a chip works by mimicking the fabricated device as it recreates physiological breathing movements by applying a vacuum to the side chambers and causing mechanical stretching of the PDMS membrane. It essentially copies the normal workings of a human lung onto a chip-like device.
What makes this invention necessary?
Yeah, for sure. So in medicine today, drug development is slow and expensive, which makes it inefficient. Animal models have been used in the past and typically do not accurately resemble the correct human physiology, causing harmful or ineffective results when moved onto testing in the human bodies. With lung on a chip, it provides an artificial testing subject that resembles an accurate representation of the inner workings of a lung and the effects that drugs can have on them. This is more reliable and ethical than involving animals or humans in order to test these treatments and medicines.
How can this be applied?
Yes, good question. The lung on a chip models the effects of toxins on human lungs and works to develop treatments that will be safe and effective to use in everyday medicine. Once the drug shows the effects that it will have on humans, it can be applied to real human bodies once it has proven to be safe.
Thank you guys so much for informing us on this fantastic topic. Organ on a chip is a relatively recent development in the world of biomedical engineering, and there is still so much to be discovered through this technology. Along with this lung on a chip technology, there are many other human tissues being studied through this method.
Liver on a chip can help scientists better understand drug and toxin metabolism. Heart on a chip can help better understand the cardiovascular system, which is the leading cause of death in the United States. Gut on a chip helps us understand how the microbes in the gut affect the human body. This technology is an advancing and developing field. The development of these technologies will be vital in increasing our understanding on interactions in the human body. Thanks for tuning in to the Science Discovery Channel.